Okay, I think I might have resized the OBS stream window size, so setting the base and the ratio. Thanks, comms. Got a message. How's the sound? Am I talking loud enough? Can you hear the racing as well? The game audio? Thumbs up or response on the group chat would be great. How's the audio? Testing 1, 2. Testing, testing, testing. I'm using a desktop mic and not a headset, so there may be some echo in the room. Plus, I live in a pretty hoony area. So I may have to turn the mic sensitivity. One sec. Microphone. Where art thou? Microphone settings. Cameras, phone, auto, USB, notifications, camera. Alright, do a search. Microphone setup. Voice speed. Where's the Windows mic settings? Far out. Lock volume. Testing 1, 2. Testing, testing, testing. I've turned up the mic up to 2 dB. Does that sound better? Is that working okay? Testing 1, 2. Testing, testing. Okay, 2 dB is good. Yeah, that's what I've done. You're right, because when I was playing at home, I was running the audio. There we go. Master volume. That's all right. Turn the master up. Testing 1, 2, testing, 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 testing. There's no mic settings in this audio. No. I don't think there's a mic setting in this game, but let me know on the chat if you think this is okay, acceptable. Testing, testing. This is a comfortable volume for myself. Any good? Yay, no, yes. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. How's the sound, guys? Can you hear me okay? How's the sound now? And welcome back to another enthralling start of the season for the Schumacher round. Hopefully we get a nice big crowd today. 10 plus grid. We normally do. So see the regular faces popping up for practice, which is good. Following LCN. This is out there cheeky. Cheeky. Nice looking McLaren there. Okay, so let's bring up some telemetry and stuff. So shortcut keys are D. Is that working? Yep. Okay, D, F, F, C. Settings, advanced audio properties, desktop audio, active, mic auxiliary. Is there a way to separate the game audio and the mic audio? So that'd be desktop audio, I suppose. Alright, maybe I'll go back into the game settings. Turn that down. Okay, TV speakers. Try that one. Okay, how is that now? Is the onboard noisy? Because we're probably using the onboard audio. Can you hear me out over the car okay? Or should I turn the master volume down? Testing 1, 2, testing. Testing, testing. Check, check. Sound check, sound check. Sound check, volume checky. Sure, master volume down. Cool. Let's do that. Settings. Audio. Okay, how's that sound? Is that good? Testing 1, 2, testing. Testing. We're here at Bahrain. Stinking hot afternoon. Coming to you live on practice on day 1. Two more clicks. Settings. Audio settings. Alright, 2. It's like my rear wing setting. Okay, how's that? We got a winner? Chicken dinner? Yes, yes. Sound good? Check 1, 2. Sound check. Check. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Got a bit of a husky voice. How's this sound? Thank you. Cool. All right. Great. All right. So let's go to the other camera view. I'll press C. It's not even working. Okay, C. See, I did it last night. Okay, so just checking out the shortcut keys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's great. Now camera shortcut C, for some reason not working. Let me go full screen on the app. Okay, so let's look at this now. Sorry for the blackout there. Okay, Let's pick up a driver. Let's go on fully. No happiness there. Oh, F6 is camera type, it's telling me. Okay, no worries. Okay. Okay, riding on board with Jay Foley. And Big Holly's joined. Let's jump on with Big Holly. So I've got Big Holly there in the... looks to be the AlphaTauri. No, it's a Haas. To read the stickers on the bonnet. So how are we going for times? Okay, so LCN is the benchmark at the moment, 1 minute 31 on hards. I think that's a pretty good time. It'll be hard to beat in qualifying on softs like that. Fleas on medians, just done one lap on those. If he keeps up this pace, LCN will definitely be up the front somewhere. So how are we going? We've got Fleas in the pits, Cheeky's in the pits, so it's just Holly now and Rico. Let's go on board with Rico. Check out what sort of time you can do in practice. Racing against the clock is the best measure of speed. Yep, and Rico goes to second on that lap. Half a second behind. Yeah, that's a great lap by LCN if he's pulling that on hards. Yeah, well, I struggled to get close to that time, even on softs in time trial. Maybe one, yeah, low, yeah, maybe around that time. This is a very technical track. These cars are very understeering and oversteering, so coming into the corners, a lot of understeer, coming out of the corners, a lot of oversteer, as demonstrated by Rico. So Rico's had a bit of a spin there, he's just testing the limits. This is what practice is all about, getting the most out of your car, seeing what you can get away with, seeing how your car will handle when you give it more than you should. It's virtual racing games, you don't get to understand the G-forces like you would in the real world, so all you've got is your right foot and your steering input, so it's very challenging to know exactly where your limits are. That's why you can't really race at 10/10 unless you're a legend like some of the esports guys. You've got to put in a window of tolerance. So I learnt the hard way recently by overcooking my tyres and thinking the same grip's going to be there the next lap. So yep, it can vary. So it's all about grip in this game. So you've got to understand your grip. Lots of practice. Lots of setup and tuning. So yep. So yeah, ideally you want to be trying to push the maximum as you can to see what your setup and how it behaves. Alright, so who else we got out there? We've got the Viking. He's on some fresh set of reds. And he's pitting. Okay, we'll jump on LCN. It's just warming up the track at the moment. Okay, let's ride on board. Yeah, braking is another very, very important skill in this game. How you modulate your brake going in the corners, and how gentle, but to the maximum you can accelerate off the corner without breaking loose. Got to get those apexes, very important. Pulls out very nicely. And look at that understeer. Yeah. Slightly off camber corner there. This is more off camber. You can take different lines coming into these corners. I noticed some of the F1 drivers in real life during practice was really struggling in that corner. I've heard that it's the hardest corner in the calendar. I'd probably agree. That corner is very challenging. Lots of practice needed to get that right. Yep, these corners can be quite challenging too. You can easily lose the rear end on that previous bend. Who's that coming up behind there? Okay, we've got DJ Millsy on. Okay, very nice lap there. So his soft run is approximately a second faster than his hard run, which sounds about right. One lap dash. So let's jump on with DJ and see how he's going. Yeah. So you got hard tyres, yeah, very understeery. Takes a bit longer to get these wound up as well. He's going down the main straight at the moment. Let's jump on with him. Nope. Wrong number. Try 5. Okay. So we get some telemetry times up in the corner here. Looking forward to this race. This will get me even more excited watching it as an e-sport. Oh, go Rico. Wow, 129.1. That is flying, mate. That is cooking. That is really good. Yeah, okay, I think Ilsen's back there this one. Yep, so is Rico. So he's done 2 laps down on these softs. Oh, no, 1 lap, sorry. He's off in sector 2. This track is quite challenging to set up for. You've got very slow corners like this one here, and yet you've got 2 reasonably fast straights. Starts are most dangerous on this track because it goes in a very tight hairpin, especially if you're in the mid-pack. If you brake too early, you're going to get rear-ended. If you brake too late, you're going to rear-end someone else. So yes, very, very challenging. Very high chance of safety car on the first lap. Just under 20 minutes left in practice before we go into qualifying. It's due to start in half an hour, or thereabouts, probably a little bit more than that. Okay, well, we've got some overtake practice happening. Oh, bit of a tap there. That's just like a friendly hello. First round, oh, big eye. Okay. Got the Viking out on track now. Welcome to VDUX. Another very rapid driver, good in qualifying. Alright, so Viking's just getting ready for a hot lap. I think we might ride on board with him. So we're learning of his secrets. What? Too much power there. Okay, off we go. For a hot lap around Bahrain. Very hard braking with this first turn. Got to get close to the apex, and yes, nice wide entry into here so you can maximise the throttle coming out of this corner, which dictates your top speed down this small straight, which is the DRS zone. This turn, it's quite tricky because it's slightly off camera when you leave the apex, and these next set of turns are a bit of flip-flopping left and right down to a sharp-ish hairpin, and this is also very understeery and very low grip on the exit. But you can bang hard on the throttle coming through here, and you've got to brake just before this apex to keep the car straight, because if you get a little bit sideways you lose a lot of traction. Coming down the back straight, we have another DRS zone, coming into another fairly fast corner here. Got to ease the power on gently here, otherwise you'll get oversteer or wheel spin. This corner is virtually flat out if you can take a wider entry to it, and this corner is very good for trail braking. You get maximum pace out of this bend for trail braking. And now we're flat out all the way down the last straight, coming into the main straight, and here it's just a quick flick and turn, getting on the power early and maximising your straight line speed. And that's a lap with the Viking. So I suspect it was taking a bit easy there. 5 seconds off the pace, that's not his true pace. And in the F1 arena we call that sandbagging. So Viking's doing some Mercedes sandbagging, I think. Right, so how's Rico going? Oh, there he is. Right, so he's doing the right things in practice, because you really want to find where you can get away with the most traction. So you want to maximise this time to get a good feel of the conditions of this track, because this surface is quite different to a lot of the other tracks. I don't know how they've done in this game, but it's actually the way they tune the surfaces is quite good, and the fact that they're all slightly different. Curbs, the ride heights and the wing setups are very sensitive to different tracks, so some understeer, yeah. Gotta find that sweet spot. I think he's going to come back to the pits anyway, so who else can we ride on board with? Let's look at VDUX, he's just put in a good lap. And we might jump over to Cheeky because he's behind someone up here. Looks like he's pulling up on the back of Philly, or Ollie, one of the two, they're in the same team. Big Holly, I should say. Mr. J. Foley, maybe? Let's see what Cheeky's got now on his softs. They're 3 lap hold, so probably won't go to the top. 6-7. We'll go DJ Millsy. Just checking my stream on my iPad to see if it's getting the 1080p that I'm streaming at. Just checking my stream on my iPad to see if it's getting. That looks pretty good on the YouTube stream. And my voice seems to be coming through quite nicely. Okay, that's good. So Fully's done 10 laps on hards. Okay, so he's doing a lot of race prep. So, yep, the majority, we probably want to switch to soft soon so he doesn't run out of time to have a go at qualifying. But yes, I like that tactic because you're going to spend the majority of the race on hards. So he wants to get a good feel for the car. Not sure if he's put in a lot of fuel, but I like that idea of doing long laps on hard tyres because he will get more familiar with that compound. Welcome to Ronaldinho. It's in the pits, ready to cut some laps. Got Big Holly on some fresh rubber, and we've got Rico on fresh rubber. He's in the pits. Got VDux doing another lap. LCN is out on track. Let's have a look at what he's doing. 6, let's jump on board. Looks like he's got low fuel, let's say, with that red light. 79% ERS, so looks like he's manually activating it rather than being in a hot lap. Let's see what we can do here. Someone's off on sector 1. Well, we're in sector 1, so there may be some action up here. Those warnings come up whenever someone goes off the race circuit, so it could just be sidestep there. Very nice cornering. Easing on the power, keeping car as straight as possible without going off the racing line. Yep, nicely done through here. Nice and smooth. It looks slow, but this is actually the quickest way around. Steering inputs are very smooth. Car's well balanced. Oh, nice late braking here. You won't make that apex. You don't necessarily need to hit the apex there. It's better if you can, but yeah, it may not be always the quickest way. You can be off apex there. These corners are essential that you get the apex, obviously, because they're high speeds. Oh, don't want to ride those curves too much. They can get nasty. A little bit wide on the exit there. But all in all, looks like a pretty tidy lap. It's a great indication for what we can look forward to in qualifying. Wasn't really using the RS in that lap, not much, so right on board with VDux, let's see how he's going. Okay, that's a nice line through there, very good. Nice wide entry to the apex, maximal as the speed, you can get through there. Good, very good lines. Held up by traffic, it's always very frustrating, but what can you do? That's ruined his lap. What else we got there? J Foley. Let's jump on with Mr. J Foley. See how his lines are going. Okay, that's a very good gentlemanly thing to do, is get off the racing track altogether. Yep. Great braking and steering through there. Slightly off the apex there. Let's see if you can pull it in tight here. A little early in the power, not too bad though. It's got the RS cranking, so this should give us a good indication of his pace going in qualifying. Yep, he's used up all of his ERS for this lap. And he jumps in the second. Very nice lap, very well done. Track's obviously getting faster also as we get close to the end of this session, which has 8.5 minutes left. But yes, very nice lap. I'm just going to go to look at Viking now. Okay, looks like Viking hasn't used a lot of ERS this lap. This may be his second lap. No, he's done one lap on this road, so this will be his second lap. It's moving up the charts now. It was 4 or 5 seconds behind before. Slowly winding himself up. Okay, there's an off in sector 2 and sector 3. Let's see if we can follow that. Nothing shows on the map. Has he taken the sandbags off? Let's find out. He didn't have a lot of ERS in his energy cells, so yeah, the full ERS deploy during a hot lap or manually deploy as such an advantage on your time, overall time for a lap. So there we go, a bit of drifting, a bit of fun. So this is what you've got to do in practice, you've got to find your limits. And he found one. Okay, sector 2. Okay, got a bit of traffic up ahead here. We've got Audi band. So we go this one. Whew. Some of these curbs are pretty sharp and nasty. Nicely done. He's on hard, so looks pretty decent. Amount of setup he's got for his hard tyres. Okay, now the tricky left-hander here. Where is he going to brake and turn? He got the car stopped nicely there. Found the apex. A little bit loose on the exit. Taking the widest possible line here because the curbs are very flat, you can get away with that. Maybe went a bit too hot though. Might cost him a bit of time. Let's see if he can recover. No, he's backed out. What else we got here? Let's run through the pits. So Elsian's on 5 lap old softs. So he's probably used up his allocation, I'd say. He's been on since the beginning. So extra long practice this round. So the competitors would be very happy. The drivers would be very happy to see have an extra Time to get familiar with Bahrain International. Almost an alternative way to the pits there. Now let's jump on the dust here. In the Williams Racing, amazing livery they've got this year. Interesting to see how good they all look with the new game when it comes out. I've already seen, I think, was it Alfa Romeo has already got a skin for this game out. Well, they've got an Alfa Romeo skin for this game. The drunk driver ahead. Just warming up his tyres. Okay, let's ride on board with that person there. Could that be? It's Mr. Vidux. Yep, and he's on a flyer. So, brand new set of reds. He's engaging his ERS in the right spots. I suspect this will be close to the top if he keeps this up. Really pushing the limits out of that corner. Through the flip-flop chase. Nice execution through the tricky hairpin there. Fast left-hander. Nice wide entry into here. And very slick. I think he has this cooked up nicely. Nice, very tidy. Ooh, P2 by a small margin. That is a very good lap. He'll be very happy with that one. So let's jump on the Audi and we'll see how he's burning the ERS. Okay, so he's on a quick lap. It's coming into the final corner. It's got nothing left in the tank. Ooh. Bit unsettling coming out of there. That'll cost a little bit of time. And he moves up to third. Yep. So he'd be a contender for pole if he can tidy up some of that last corner. No doubt he will. This is what practice is all about. Finding the limits. Locking into the muscle memory. Vikings on the set of mediums. Okay, so he's doing a race run. We'll jump on with the Viking. We'll see how. Oh, is in the pits. So, whoops. I need to check that checkered flag, but 2.5 minutes left. Only got a couple of runners. Someone's off. I suspect his carcass is overheating. That's why he's just spinning, accelerating. So the tyre carcass gets overheated the quickest, and you virtually have no traction for a few corners. It's like driving on ice. I think he's given up on that one. I'd probably do the same. So there we have it, ladies and gents. Practice for the Bahrain Grand Prix opening event for the Schumacher series. There's our leaderboard. Rico, closely followed by Vidux, Audi Man, Jay Foley, DJ Millsy, LCN was very quick early on, Big Holly, Darcia, Viking, Cheeky Otter, and Ronaldinho. I'll catch you guys in the qualifying session coming up in a few minutes, which is coming up in probably about 15 minutes, I'd say. So I'll stop this stream now. Look forward to seeing you guys. See you, bye.